another video. It is me, Rozoa, and today we are going to be playing Geometry Dash. We are going to be making Stereo Madness easier. Stereo Madness is the first main level of Geometry Dash. But for those of you who are tryhards might say, oh, Stereo Madness is already easy. Well, I'm making it more easier. You want to make a YouTube video like me on making like existing Geometry Dash levels easier, then go to search, type in Robtop, aka Robtop, go to his name, click levels, and then go to the first, well actually you can just go to any page that you want, any level that you want. So press view, press the two folders, and then create a copy of this level. So we're going to be calling this level Stereo Calmness because it's not making you rage and it's supposed to be easy, so easy. Alright, let's go. So this is how the whole thing looks. It's not really that easy for beginners. So the first thing that we're gonna do is put a small spike here. Oh wait, actually an even smaller one, yeah. Then replace these two with two of the same small spikes. So let's test it now. Alright, success. Alright guys, you know what we're gonna do with these two spikes? Delete them and replace it with a ramp because it's just more easier. Then we can use these jump orbs, but they weren't introduced until the third level, which is Polar Guys, so let's test it out. Okay, it works. Let me try it again. Let me show you guys something. You can either jump on it, or you don't have to. You can just jump on the blocks. Let me see if that's actually possible. This is gonna take a while. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, because say if you're playing this level, right, and you try to aim for the second pillar, you're gonna automatically jump on the yellow orb. So that's the easy part about it. So the next part is to shrink these spikes like always to make it easy, and then we're gonna use a ramp. I don't know what's my obsession about ramps, but it's just helpful, I'd say. So now we're gonna place this here, put it down a little. Alright, if you aim for the yellow jump orb at the last second, then if you crash into this, actually let's put no spikes here. I'm nerfing this level. Then we're gonna replace this with a tiny spike, then move it in the middle. That's good. Alright, now the next part, you already know. I'm gonna put the pink jump over here because I believe it doesn't make you go that high. And I'm gonna put the yellow ones between them. So yeah, let's test it now. Okay, that does not work. So you want to know what we're gonna do? Oops. We're gonna move this right here under the slab. Then we're gonna place this. Oops, wrong one. Place this one, then rotate it, and then place the other ones here so you don't crash out. Oh, once you get to this part, you don't have to jump. You can just let go if you want. I don't know. And then to make this a lot more easier, we're gonna put these ones down because they're shorter, and it's gonna make it more easier for you to not crash into it. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Place these here. Delete these two. Place this down. There we go. Alright. For this next one, when you go down, we're gonna put the ramps here in case you're ready. I mean, not in case you're not ready, my bad. And there's a entrance and an exit. It's a nerf, so I'm nerfing this level. Well, actually, I'm not. Yeah, making a level easier is a nerf. Actually, yeah, it is. So we're gonna move this up by a little bit. And then for the next part, put the spikes. Put no spikes here, but we're gonna put a small spike here and then move it in. Then, so if you see the small spike here, if you're on this part that I'm editing, you don't have to jump. You can just let it go. On that part. Now for this part, use a small spike. This one. Move it over a little bit so it can be aligned with the slab. I think that's good, yeah. Then we're gonna do the same thing with this other one. Oh wait, delete these. Actually put them back. And you can put this one at the edge. To make it more easier, we're just gonna like put it right here. No, let's just this one, not any other one. I'm just gonna put this spike here. All right. Now, what should I do for this? Oh, I should do the same thing that I did with the other one. This is the part where you go into a ship. So let's test it now. So what we're gonna do for this next part, since we're nerfing this level like crazy, we're gonna if you're not like prepared for like this edge, if you're not prepared and you see this edge and you jump, we're just gonna delete this whole thing to make it easier. Wait, I don't have to swipe, I can just do this. There. Then put this, rotate it, and do the same. Then do the same thing. My bad. I have to turn this swipe thing off. Alright. There we go. Let's see if you Alright. Shout out Vortrox. This is basically the whole reason why I made this video, and this other YouTuber called Kent Miggy. That's what inspired me to make this video. Alright. We can leave this part the same. But since we're nerfing this level, aka making it more easier, we're gonna delete this whole lower part. There we go. Then I don't have to change these because these are self-explanatory. Want to make it extra easier by a step ahead, we can just delete these two spikes. Or if you want me to nerf this level like crazy, just only make it a 1-block pillar. There. Now for this part, delete these 3 spikes for each one. Then swipe. Oops. Swipe, bro. Swipe. Then move this over. And do the same thing. And do the same thing with this pillar too. Alright. Nerfing to me is just making stuff less complex. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, that's good. Next polar transition, we don't have to change that. Leave everything the same. But for this part, what should I do for this part? Ooh, I can just turn these into slabs. Place this lower. Copy paste. Can the user make it? Yeah, they can. But I'm just gonna raise it up slightly. Then it's more easier to get the coin. But if you don't want to get the coin and you just want to, like, if you just want to get the level over, then do the same thing that we did with the last obstacles that look like this. Turn this into one single spike, and then you're gonna place this one up. Bruh. Yeah. Place this up. Yeah, that's good. So you don't hit and crash. Now for this part, we're gonna do the same thing like we did with this. Put the purple jump, not purple, pink, whatever color that is, jump orb here. Then do the yellow jump orbs. You can put one at the between the last and the second to last one because we're not gonna fall on this one. So yeah. You can keep this the same. Put the ramp here. If you see a spike next to a ramp, if you see a spike next to a block, just know that I'm turning that spike into a ramp. I don't know. It's just something about it. Ooh. Wait. I have an idea. I think if you use this, put this pink one in the middle, it's not gonna send you flying that far. But I think it's gonna... Actually, I don't have nothing to worry about. So for the next one, do the same thing. Move this one down. But we're gonna put these two closer in case it doesn't work out. We'll place this lower. Yeah. And we're gonna put an extra block or two here, and then another ramp. Make these single spikes. So, stereo calmness, the stereo madness, Nerf is verified.